Hi and welcome to Is It Truly Gluten Free? Today we're going to be testing this product here, Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix. As you can see, it's labeled gluten free. In addition, it carries a GFCO certification, certified that if it contains any gluten, that it's in amounts less than 10 parts per million. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this stuff in a blender. Now I fully expect that it's already been mixed well at the factory, and if there's any gluten in it, it probably is already well distributed, but just in case, I'm going to drop it in here. Okay, we'll mix it up here. I believe that did it. Now I'm just going to dump the contents of the blender into this bag. Okay, there we go. The Great Value gluten-free pancake and waffle mix is now ready to go. We're now going to test the Great Value gluten-free pancake and waffle mix using the GlutenTox Sticks Plus test kit. So I have my pancake and waffle mix right here in this bag, and to start with, we need to measure out 1 gram of the sample. So I have my scale here, and then I have this test tube. You'll notice it's labeled GVPWM, Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix. So I'm going to set that into that container, and again I am looking for 1 gram. Okay, there's 1 gram. Now at this point we have to do the extraction steps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the extraction solution, which is this, and we're going to put 10 milliliters of the extraction solution into this vial with the food sample. So I have my pipette set to 10 milliliters. Okay, so that sample is ready to go. Next we need to vortex it for a minute or so. Alright, now we're ready for the incubation phase. What we're going to do is we've got a thermostatic water bath right here, and it is set to 50 degrees Celsius. So what we need to do right now is we need to put these samples into the water bath and allow them to incubate for 40 minutes. And at regular intervals, about 10 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and vortex the samples during that time period. Now I am putting multiple samples in just because that's more efficient. I'm going to do 6 at a time. So we'll allow these to sit here for 40 minutes like I said, and we'll return shortly to vortex them. Okay, time to do the first vortex on the Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix. Alright, the next 10 minutes are up, so it's time for the second round of vortexing on the Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix. Alright, it's time for the third and final vortex on the Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix. Okay, and in just a few minutes, the incubation time will be over, and it'll be time to move that sample to the centrifuge. Alright, now it's time to centrifuge these samples. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin these samples at 2500 Gs for a period of 10 minutes. Okay, the centrifuge is now finished, so the next step is to transfer the clarified mixture to a new tube. So we've got the Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix, and as you can see, the solids have been pushed to the bottom of the tube by the centrifuge, and we have this clarified liquid above. That's what we're interested in. That's what contains the extracted gluten. So basically we're just going to take the lid off, and we'll proceed to pour it into this other tube. And now at this point, this tube with the solids is no longer of any value to us. We'll just toss it in the trash. And now at this point I need to bring the sample to room temperature, so I'll let it sit for a little while, and after that we'll do the analysis. Alright, it's time to do the dilution and the analysis of Great Value pancakes and gluten-free pancake and waffle mix. So I have my extracted food sample right here. I have some dilution solution here, and I have this empty vial right here, labeled the same as this vial. This is the vial that we're going to use to do the dilution. Now we're going to be doing this test in a limit of detection of 3 parts per million, meaning that this test should be able to tell us, or at least estimate, whether this particular product contains gluten below or above 3 parts per million. At a 3 parts per million limit of detection, I need to have a 960 microliter measurement of the dilution solution right here. So I have my pipette set to 960 microliters, which I'm now going to eject into the empty vial. Now at this point we need to add to that 40 microliters of the extracted food sample. So I have this pipette set to 40 microliters. So I'll eject that into that vial. Okay, so for the next step we need to take 100 microliters out of that dilution vial, and we need to eject it into this third well of this strip right here. Now it's time for the analysis. We'll pull out a test stick. So I've got my timer ready to go for 10 minutes. Drop the test stick in and start the timer. Okay, our time is up. Let's have a look at the test stick. I do not see any sign of red or pink on that test strip. So the Great Value Pancake and Waffle Mix, let me mention that Great Value gluten-free pancake and waffle mix appears to be gluten-free. This test was done at a limit of detection of 3 parts per million. So what that tells us is that if this product has any gluten in it, and it may not, it's below 3 parts per million. So very, very, very minuscule. Again, if it even has any. So this concludes this test on Great Value gluten-free pancake and waffle mix using GlutenTox Sticks Plus. At a future date, we'll test this product again, and until then, we've got more tests coming, so stick around for those, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to stay updated on new gluten test videos as they're posted, don't forget to subscribe. You can also visit us on the web at isittrulyglutenfree.com or follow us on social media at isittrulyglutenfree. Thanks again and have a great day.